Welcome to the first installment of Chalaki News of 2022. I just realized that I have not done a Chalaki News since last year. Like early last year, I think. Child, now Chalaki News is basically my own little version of Hot Topics. Where I just talk about everything pop culture related, anything that's going on in the world, anything that I deem important or just want to talk about, child. So, here on this one, child, we're gonna be talking about a good bit of stuff. A good bit of stuff that's been out there in the news lately, and yeah. Now look, the difference between Chalaki News and Chalaki Thoughts is Chalaki Thoughts is when I hone in on one topic and I discuss that. Just one separate thing. Chalaki News is a bunch of different stuff put together. And everything that I talk about will be in the bottom bar below so you guys can check it out at your own time, okay? Is this thing recording? Yeah. Because, child, don't you hate when you talk and you just running your mouth and it's good, it's real good, it's juicy, it's funny, and that shit ain't even recording, and that's a mess. But anyway, but this is recording. So, I took down a couple of notes, child. And what's the first thing I want to talk about? Wendy Williams. Let's pray for Wendy Williams. She was spotted recently coming out of the wellness center. I think she was in New York, I think. But Wendy, as Kai and TSA, she had on her size 30 Tims and, bless her heart. No, she has an illness and, she suffers from lymphedema and that kind of stuff. Actually, my mom does as well. So I can understand, not personally, but it's personal, but I can understand that struggle, as an outsider looking in and having to look after somebody and all that kind of stuff, which I think her son is looking after her, as much as he can. So that's good. We ain't heard nothing from Kevin Hunter, child. Well, hell, I guess he living La Vida Loca, spending Wendy Williams' money, child. Lord. But anyway, so we're gonna pray for Wendy. Y'all know, in the meantime, Wendy has been having different guests host her show. Like Michael Rappaport. I don't like that man, but him and a couple of other people. But one guest that people seem to like a lot is Sherri Shepherd. Sherri Shepherd, she's a good host. My throat is extremely dry right now. It was fine a few minutes ago. But Sherri Shepherd, she is a good host of the show. She's funny, she's relatable. Her and Wendy have similar shapes. It's great. I hate how shady y'all are. I really do. It's not good. It's not good. But so anyway, everybody likes Sherri Shepherd, including me. But allegedly, I heard that Wendy Williams is a little jealous as to how much attention Sherri Shepherd's getting. But I don't understand why she would be jealous. Sherri Shepherd gives her credit every single time that she comes up on the screen. She's always, just super nice and all hail the queen and we here. I'm repping the queen until she gets back. She says all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know, but if Wendy Williams was not to return to her show, I would be okay if Sherri Shepherd was to host it. Just call it the Sherri Shepherd Show, I guess. But Sherri Shepherd is always gonna give respect and shout out Wendy, as she should. So I don't understand. Wendy, hopefully you can come back. But just rest up, honey. Just rest up, take care of yourself, and take a break. All these hot topics and all this kind of stuff is always going to be here, child. So these celebrities and folks, they ain't gonna stop doing stuff. So hey, in the meantime, we'll take over it. All right, rest up, sis. Praying for you, Wendell. Okay, Meagan and Devon, child. Meagan Good and Devon Franklin has broken up. I thought that they were a beautiful couple, as most of us did. But everything everything that's pretty ain't what's the saying? Hell, everything that shine ain't gold. And God don't like ugly. He ain't too particular about pretty. That's another one. But anyway, it was something else I was gonna say, but it don't matter. They beautiful asses done got a divorce. Child, y'all know Devon Franklin is a pastor, And you know, from the very beginning, they have been having issues in their relationship because of other people. People feel like Meagan is not a godly woman. They feel like you know, she's not self-righteous enough, and all that kind of stuff, which is so ridiculous. You know, it's why a lot of people don't do the church. They don't like the church. You know, we love God and all that kind of stuff, but won't necessarily like the church people. The people that sit in the pews sometimes are a hot mess, right? As a gay man, I you know, can understand that fully. And to me, religion is all just believe what you want to believe, but don't try to cast your beliefs onto somebody else forcefully. And B, it's just all about having your own relationship with God, whomever you serve, whatever name you use. It's all a higher power, right? It's all God. So it's just all about having your own personal relationship with God, and that's it. Boom. Just be a good person. Damn, it ain't that difficult. I don't know why some of y'all be showing out. So anyway, the church folks did not accept Meagan, and she's had a difficult time with that. BET set her up one time where she wore a particular dress, darling, very revealing dress, darling. The split was down here, down the middle, something I would wear, you know, if I was shaped like Meagan. But anyway, she had this beautiful dress, darling, very revealing, darling. It was blue, and they told her that she was going to present the Hip Hop Award, but BET switched it up for her last minute and told that lady, oh yeah, in that dress you got on, you got to present the Gospel Award at the BET Awards. Plunging neckline, darling, plunging. Beautiful, beautiful dress. She's a beautiful lady. But they shady, and that's what BET does. I mean, you know, it's a lot of beautiful things to BET, but they are known for being shady. They are one of those things. It's black. Child, come on. What am I doing right now? Being shady? So, hey. But we love BT, right? I might be on that one day, so let me shut up. But yeah, they set sis up, and that was an issue. And you know, people on Twitter going off. I know she ain't presenting the best gospel award with that outfit on. Y'all know how the church folks do, and they doing some of everything. Just because you praise God on Sunday, don't mean that erase all the foolishness you done did Monday through Saturday. I saw you standing up on them bar tables. You was right next to me. Gone somewhere. Anyway, so they are divorcing legally, they say, on irreconcilable differences. And apparently they didn't have a prenup. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, get y'all a prenup. I'm gonna get a prenup, and I ain't got shit. I really ain't got shit. But I'm gonna get a prenup just in case. If I ever do decide to get married, if whomever comes along and sweep me off my feet, they're gonna have a hard time because I got big feet, and this is a lot to sweep. But you know, we gonna maybe one day we gonna pray for Chalaki, for the love of Chalaki. How about that? But anyway, yeah, they didn't have a prenup. And he says that he wants to get the financial things out the way first, child. He said that he want to get, like, he said that everything should be split down the middle. Now, Mr. Devon Franklin, Meagan has been a star since she was a little girl. Y'all remember that scene on Friday, the movie, at the ice cream truck, the little girl with the hat on, saying she hate him, talking about Big Worm, who didn't give them no ice cream. That was Meagan Good. Y'all remember Meagan Good on Eve Bayou, you know, with Lynn Whitfield and Debbie Morgan, Samuel L. Jackson, Journey Smollett. Yeah, that was Meagan Good. Y'all remember My Cousin Skeeter on Nickelodeon? Yeah, that was Meagan Good. So, I mean, does that include that? Everything before you? How do you think you're entitled to that? I was a child. I've been a child actor since anybody even know who you was. Since you was playing on the playground, sir. I was working. I was at work. I was acting. And you think you're entitled to that? So I don't know what all the non-prenup stuff. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what all that entails. I don't know what all he's gonna get, what all she's gonna get. I don't know what that means. But, you know, That's messy. That's Lord. I just hope everything is okay. I hope that Meagan's good, and I actually hope that Devon's good. I actually like him too. I think he's a good person. I think they're both beautiful people inside and out, and it just didn't work out. They're too different. That's honestly what I think. And sometimes that's okay. I don't hate you, and I'll always love you, but we just can't be together, and that's it. We're gonna pray for both of them, child, in the name of Jesus. How about that? Okay, Saweetie, as Tracy Ellis Ross would say, which is Saweetie. Saweetie done shaved her head. Apparently, Saweetie had a bad performance. I saw it; it was bad. Um, and next thing we know, we see Saweetie. She done cut her hair. What I don't like is stereotypes and stigmas and all that kind of stuff. You know, whenever a woman cuts their hair, a lot of people feel as if is she going through something. Why can't she just cut her hair? How come these edges around here weren't growing? So she just cut it. Why is it that that spot that you been wanting to grow, that you been putting all them oils in, that ain't growing? Like I got a spot in my head that don't grow. Why? What's actually back here? Why can't just cut it? You know. Now, don't nobody ever say that they had hair issues and as to why they cut their hair. Um, but that is a reason as to why sometimes people cut her hair. And but you know, it's always the thing. Maybe you just get tired of hair. You just want a new beginning. And some of the most beautiful women in the world, in my opinion, are bald headed. It's a cover up. It's hair. It's hair. You know. So I don't know. But Sweetie looks really good with no hair. So I mean, but at the same time, maybe she is going through something. I don't know. But we're gonna pray for Saweetie. Um and all that good stuff. But I think she's beautiful and I think she's fine. And she had a bad performance, so what? Hell. We praying for you, Sweetie. Icy girl. What else is going on? Nene leaks, child. Greg ain't been gone none but a few weeks and Nene done hopped on some. Y'all stop. So Nene Leakes allegedly has a new man or somebody that she's seeing. His name is Naomi. He's African. I think they love them Africans, child. He's an African man, good looking older man, handsome. He has his own business. He is friends with Peter Thomas. Y'all know Peter Thomas, another scammer, was with Cynthia Bailey for a long time on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they good friends, and that's how. And even though Nene and Cynthia are no longer friends, Nene kept a relationship with Peter, the same man that she called a bitch. So I mean, I don't really know how you can be friends with some. I mean, maybe they apologize to each other behind the scenes. Maybe those conversations, but it's one thing for you to privately disrespect me, but for you to publicly disrespect me and then say it over and over again, I'm kind of done with you at that point. But maybe, like I said, maybe it was some things that happened behind the scenes. Maybe Nene slipped Peter a little money, for one of them restaurants. We don't know. Everything I say is alleged, like I said. But yeah. So Nene is with this dude allegedly. We see pictures. They look cute together. But then we see another thing when Nene is laying with another dude, a younger dude, this little hip hopper. That I don't know. Maybe she bought him an Xbox or something, and they ended up in the bed. I don't know. But he looked young, like in his 20s and stuff. And he said, "I love Nene Leakes," and whoop to whoop. And so Nene is having a good time. Listen, I'm making jokes right now, but we wasn't in Nene Leakes' marriage. We know that Greg Leakes cheated on Nene Leakes at one point. And she said that while she was taking care of him, she still was upset with Greg because apparently Greg cheated. And like I said, a lot of folks be in not arranged marriages. They have a certain, what's the word? God. They have a certain arrangement in their marriage. And sometimes a lot of people have open marriages and they just don't talk about it. And so maybe that was the situation, unfortunately, Greg, he was older than Nene, and, he had gotten sick and all that kind of stuff. And so maybe there was some kind of situation where they agreed, like, look, God forbid something happens. Something can happen to anybody, but God forbid something happened to you. Maybe, could I, or whatever. And she seems rather comfortable with these folks, especially with the African dude. And so I'm assuming they was talking before Greg passed away. So who knows how the marriage went and what went down. But does it look bad? Yeah. But I mean, we don't know. We praying for Nene. Nene is hoping to get back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but that white man that's in charge, Andy Cohen, says, "Nah, nigga." So we're gonna move on. What else is going on? Mia from Real Housewives of Potomac, child. Her kids didn't get a gift. So what Nicki Minaj did, y'all know she hosted the reunion, the last part of the reunion of last season of Real Housewives of Potomac. And Nicki Minaj sent all the kids a Christmas gift. Everybody's children. Minus Candace. Candace don't have any kids. But and minus Mia. So Mia got on Instagram, was just like, it's just unfortunate. Didn't nobody send my kids gifts. Everybody kids got gifts. Giselle girls got a gift, and Wendy's little boys and little girl got a gift, and all that kind of stuff. But then nobody sent my children nothing. We all know that allegedly Nicki Minaj went in on Mia a lot more than what they actually shown on television. And what we ended up finding out was that Mia ended up blocking Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj was like, "Yo, Mia, it ain't no beef, sis." But when I went to go research her name, nothing came up on Instagram. So I was just like, well, I mean, I guess I can't send her no gift because I ain't got your information. So Mia had forgot that she actually blocked Nicki Minaj. And, that's why she couldn't get the gift, and she apologized. But she on Twitter said that Nicki Minaj was a typical female. Mia's the kind of person, she thinks everybody's jealous of her and all that kind of stuff. And so, it was a mess. It was, I gave my thoughts about Nicki Minaj doing the reunion, and y'all can go back and watch the video. If I can remember, I'll drop the link in this video down here, but along with the other links of everything that I'm talking about. But yeah, I gave my thoughts on that whole situation. So yeah. Speaking of Real Housewives of Potomac, child, Monique Samuels, she cannot stay away from the cameras. Monique Samuels is coming back to TV. She's coming back to the OWN network on Love and Marriage DMV. Love and Marriage DMV. And it's going to be starring Monique Samuels and her husband Chris. Now, I can't remember if Monique said that she would never return back to reality television. I don't think she said that. But I think she was pretty much done with the show, which is, cool. Whatever is done for you, whatever is good for your mental and your emotional state, that's what you need to do, right? But it's just quite interesting that she's going back on another show that's just strictly talking about marriage, just talking about marriage dramas and everything else, which is a lot what Real Housewives franchises are about. So it's just, we're gonna see. And she's the star of the show, so apparently this is her friend group, and so she's kind of in charge and in a boss role. So I guess she get to sit back and be the ringleader. And, so we're going to see what it gives. Now, Monique, if you go on there throwing them bows, we're going to know that you just a fighter. Now, if you go on there on the DMV, Love and Marriage, that we're going to know that you just Monique Ali. Okay? Monique Holyfield, we just going to know. Okay, so just don't go up on there throwing them bows. But I don't think she will. She'll be fine. This is her friend circle, so she get to sit back and kind of, I guess, be the puppet master and watch the rest of them fight, which is what it's going to give. Now, I did not see Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I do know that it is very spicy and juicy and good. A lot of people, that I see review it and talk about it. So, should I review Love and Marriage DMV with Monique Samuels? We gonna see, child. We gonna see. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about Stevie J and Faith Evans' child. It's a video going out. It came out probably a few weeks or months ago. Stevie J yelling at Faith Evans, calling her all out her name, all kind of B words, everything else. Apparently Faith Evans been cheating on Stevie J, and he's upset about it. He can't take it like most men do. Like most men can't take it, even though they done did everything they wanted to do, and then done slept with who he done had. He done had Jocelyn Hernandez. He done had the Pandemanian Goddess. Ain't any damn body else. Stevie J. Stevie J is a known man whore. Super talented, super handsome. He's an icon in his own right. He can sing his ass off. He can play the piano. He's great, but he do what he do. Same thing with Ray J and a lot of other folks. So now he just done met his maker. See, Faith Evans is about that life. Faith Evans was married to Biggie. Faith Evans is that girl. Y'all come from the same place. Y'all come from the same lifestyle. Like, come on. Y'all do the same thing. Like, come on. You just done met your match. She not fazed by you. She's not affected by you. She don't look up to you. She don't look to you to give her something. Like these other women that didn't have nothing, Stevie J. That you just pluck from obscurity and put them on the stage. She's Faith Evans. So, you couldn't shake her. You couldn't move her. Okay? Heart is like burning up. So, you can't do Faith. And you just done met your match, Stevie J. I don't like to see anybody hurt or cheated on or anything like that, because it's a horrible feeling, absolutely. But, I mean, you can't really... Stevie J, you don't think a little bit of this is your karma? Just a little bit? Stevie J? He probably don't. He probably don't. He was yelling in bed, why you cheat on me, bitch? And apparently, Faith cheated with somebody allegedly younger, and also allegedly in the same bed they share. Now, that's a little much, Faith. But, I mean, Stevie J, you done did it all before. So, I mean, who gives a damn? With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at @IsKeysWord on Instagram and Twitter. At @IsKeysWord89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.